And viewers, a shocking case of hate crime is under investigation in the US state of Utah after a Muslim man was allegedly stabbed at Valley Fair Mall. According to police, the Indian victim is in critical condition after being stabbed 15 times. Police also said the 48-year-old attacker later admitted he targeted the victim because of his religion and declared that he intends to kill Muslims. The suspect has been arrested and is facing multiple charges, including attempted murder and a hate crime enhancement. According to eyewitnesses, the attacker first asked Sohail where he was from before questioning his religion. Authorities say the incident appears to have been a deliberate religion-based attack, and the investigation is now underway. Let's take a look at who the victim was, who the attacker was, and what exactly has happened in this case here. Firstly, let's start with a check of who is the victim in this case attacked. Now, the victim has been identified as Sohail, and he was working at a mall kiosk in US's Utah. And these are the visuals of that attack also that we are showing you. Sohail has been identified as the victim, and this is the video that we have got from social media of the attack taking place in US's Utah. You can see how this person has been stabbed 15 times, and there is not just one but multiple people carrying out this hate crime. Alright, very dramatic visuals, viewers. You can see how the person has been left to die in the video that we have accessed and that we are showing you. The victim was the sole earning member of the family. He had a wife and 2 children. Now, this was carried out in broad daylight. The attack right outside the Claire's shop. This is in Utah, and it's happening right in the middle of the day. There are 3 people heckling this man, stabbing him multiple times, 15 times to be precise, leaving him to die there. There seems to be no intruder, nobody who can intervene and save this man. Passers-by are also walking past, just watching and not taking to action. Who's the attacker? The attacker is identified as Peter Michael Larson. He's 48 years and he's from Utah itself. A resident of Utah has carried out this attack. The attacker has been identified now, and you can see how he's dealing one blow after another on the victim, Sohail. What did the attacker do? He first asked the victim's religion before attacking, and then admitted targeting Muslims deliberately. Now, joining us on this is international affairs expert Malika Pandey. Malika, thank you very much for joining us. Firstly, how do you react when you hear such kind of news coming in from the US, a country that has been preaching India and hate crime over the years, and now such incidents coming from the US where people are just watching, nobody seems to have interfered or intervened to stop this crime?
Absolutely, it's appalling because I remember when in 2000s, early 2000s, it was American dream that every person wanted to go to the US to live the American dream, and suddenly that American dream has now translated into a horror dream. And these targeted, religious, coordinated hate crimes which are happening across the US, and specifically after 2024, since Trump has come into administration again, we saw it constantly during his first term as well. In his second term, what is appalling to watch is that we are seeing a record high of these growing anti-Muslim attacks. And they are pretty coordinated. We saw that there was this mosque attack in San Diego where 2 people were killed. Then we see that more than 8,000 hate crimes have increased since he has started this war against, against Iran as well. So we are seeing these coordinated crimes which are happening all across the US, and how he brushes it off under the rug time and again, and he does not like addressing it, but definitely he is instilling these thoughts in the heads of, the white American people. The racism has grown under, under his vision that he says. So Yes, Kriti, this is pretty appalling when you say that, people from India also go to live their American dream, and what they have to live there is surely not the dream. They're living a horror there.
Absolutely. Malvika, how do you see India now taking up the matter? Of course, it becomes important now for India to raise it up with the authorities in the US, and what firm stance should be taken here?
We should definitely call out the US, and we should definitely, the MEA, I am sure that they have taken this matter into the cognizance, and MEA is definitely going to send a letter, an official communication to the US representatives and as well. And we have done that time and again. We have done it time and again. It's not the first time that this is happening. MEA has time and again pointed out the growing anti-Indian sentiment, anti-Indian Muslim sentiment as well in the US. It's been flagged time and again, and we've been doing that time and again. But it's just that the US, they fail to do anything about it. There's no action which is being translated. So it's pretty appalling to see that such an old democracy that the US claims to be has the hate crime going on and the rise of hate crime which is occurring there. It's appalling.
Absolutely appalling, Malika. Thank you very much for joining us, and viewers, we move on. Now, visuals are emerging as Sonam Wangchuk entered